Now let me tell you about this Bugatti. It has an 8-litre quad-turbo 16-cylinder that puts out 1,600 horsepower and 1,600 newton-meters of torque. It's got a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control and 4-wheel drive. Thank goodness. Now it's quite heavy really, despite all the lovely carbon fibre. You see it weighs in at 1,995 kilos. It's also very expensive, partly because of the lovely carbon fibre, but also the lovely leather. In fact, it feels absolutely gorgeous in here. It's a luxury car, but also a mental performance car as well. And that's why, with taxes, this thing is worth £4 million. So I've got to say a huge thanks to the Lee Collection in Perth, Australia for lending us this car. I don't know why it's over here. For some reason it just is, but I'm very happy that it is. And a huge thanks to the owner. Thank you, Lawrence, for lending us this car. Anyhow, if you want to find out more about the Lee Collection, check out their socials. There's a link in the description. Make sure you go and follow them and give them a big thank you, right? Because it'll help us get more cars from them in future. Anyway, let's find out about that Lamborghini from its driver.
Hello, Samuel.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Well, I'm sat in an astounding car. So tell me about yours. See if you can impress me. It's going to be hard because this is amazing.
Your car is pretty special. I'm a bit dumbfounded. It's like having a celebrity on set, isn't it?
I mean, not as much a celebrity as you are, but almost as celebritized as you.
So I'm in a Lamborghini Huracan. It's one of JM Import's Jurgen specials. So this is a 5.2-litre V10, but it's a twin turbo. It can run up to 1,800 horsepower, but Jurgen informs me we're running 1,600 horsepower, but that's 1,400 at the wheels. 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, weighs about 1,650 kilos, and it costs about 300 grand.
That's considerably cheaper than my Bugatti. Well, I say mine, it's not mine, obviously. Couldn't hope to ever be able to afford one of these. Let's move over to the racing car, which seems like a bit of an anomaly here, but I know it launches really well. We've got Ollie Bennett.
So, Ollie, tell us about your WRX Mini.
Yeah, hi Matt. So actually this car is the rarest here. It's the only one in the world. We built this ourselves. It is a 600 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 1,000 newton meters of torque. I think I'll keep up with you guys, especially off the line, as you said, but as we get more towards the end, we will see. But yeah, I'm up for a challenge.
Okay, Ollie, well, we'll see how it plays out. This is going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. Now, before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you're subscribed to CarWow. Sounds all right, but it's got a soft limiter at 4,000 RPM. Boo.
Have a listen to your Lambo.
How special does that sound?
Yeah, you won that so far. Ollie, though, let's have a listen to your little 4-cylinder. That's pretty good. I think the Bugatti loses this one, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully it can win the next thing, which is the most important one, isn't it? The drag race. Let's get our helmets on. Before we do that though, if you're thinking about selling your car, you can do it the easy way through CarWow. Right, it's so simple. Just upload some photos, give a brief description, then dealers all across the country will be... Right, now I'm gonna get my helmet on. Sounds rude, doesn't it? It's always on, but anyhow, let's do it. I went so sideways off the line there. That was the weirdest drag race ever. Got an awful launch, went sideways off the line. First of all, Sam...
I thought you were going to win that, but something must have happened to your car.
Because I just then hauled past you, despite the fact that I went so sideways off the line. That was sketchy. What happened to you?
So I had my own moment off the line. This thing has got so much power, but Jurgen was explaining that it's having a GPS issue. So when it loses GPS signal, it's such a clever car, this. The engine goes into a safety mode. So just before the quarter mile, it cut my power, and that's when you came past. But this was long gone.
Yeah, you would have absolutely smashed me if it hadn't done that. How about you, Ollie? How was that for you? Ollie's had to get out of his car because it's so noisy and he can't hear us.
Yeah, I had a great launch off the line there, really hooked up, and then I was off. I think you guys gained on me halfway with a bit of tracking and a bit of drag. It's not the most aerodynamic vehicle when I'm down on horsepower, but the initial launch was brilliant. I think it would be close. I'm not sure who won that really.
I'd like to think it was the Bugatti, but sort of by default because the Lambo went to with its funny GPS stability control.